The Galactic Council betrayed Earth so humanity, the galaxy watched them. Deploy Admiral Sarah Chun stood at the observation deck of the UE's Defiance, watching the blue marble that was Earth grow smaller in the viewport. 3 months had passed since the Galactic Council's betrayal, and the wounds still burned fresh in humanity's collective memory. The betrayal had been swift and calculated. For 5 years, humanity had served faithfully as the Council's peacekeepers, their fleets scattered across 17 systems, maintaining order and protecting trade routes. Earth's military might had proven invaluable against pirates and rogue factions. But when the Zephyrian Empire offered the Council exclusive mining rights to rare neutronium deposits in exchange for humanity's complete withdrawal from galactic affairs, the decision had been unanimous among the 12 Council species. Humanities. Service is no longer required. Council Prime Vextar had announced with cold indifference. You have 48 hours to evacuate all human personnel from Council space. The evacuation had been a logistical nightmare. Millions of human colonists, traders, and military personnel scattered across the galaxy suddenly found themselves persona non grata. Some species showed mercy, allowing safe passage. Others, emboldened by the Council's decision, seized human assets and took prisoners. Admiral Chun had been part of the rescue fleets, watching helplessly as human colonies were raided and their people enslaved. The Council turned a blind eye, claiming jurisdiction only over recognized member species. But Earth remembered. An Earth plan. Admiral, came the voice of Commander Torres from behind her. The last of the civilian transports have cleared. The Sol System defense perimeter. Operation Ghostfall is ready to commence. Chun nodded, her jaw set with determination. For 3 months, every human ship, every colony ship, every merchant vessel had been quietly returning to Sol System. To the galaxy, it appeared humanity was retreating in defeat, licking their wounds after their embarrassing dismissal. They couldn't have been more wrong. Signal all fleet commanders, Chun ordered. Initiate Phase 1. Across the Sol System, nearly 10,000 vessels began moving in perfect synchronization. These weren't the same ships that had evacuated from Council space. During their time as galactic peacekeepers, human engineers had been busy. Every engagement, every patrol, every diplomatic mission had been an opportunity to study alien technology, to reverse engineer improvements, to innovate beyond what their former allies thought possible. The UES Retribution, flagship of the Third Fleet, had been retrofitted with Kree-thin shielding technology, vastly improved and adapted to human power systems. The Zephyrian plasma cannons that had once threatened human ships were now mounted on human dreadnoughts. Their efficiency increased by 30% through human engineering innovations. But the real surprise lay in humanity's newest vessels. Ships designed entirely with stolen Council technology, improved upon by human ingenuity, and powered by something the galaxy had never seen before: weaponized dark matter reactors. Admiral Chun to all commands, she broadcast across the massive fleet. Today, we remind the galaxy why humanity earned its place among the stars. They betrayed us when we served faithfully. They abandoned our people when they needed protection. They thought casting us out would make us disappear. On the bridge of the UE's Defiance, tactical displays showed the positions of every major Council world, every important trade route, every strategic position that humanity had once protected. The intelligence gathered during 5 years of faithful service was now being turned against those who had cast them aside. They were wrong, Chun continued. We didn't disappear. We evolved. The first targets were the Zephyrian mining operations, the very neutronium deposits that had bought humanity's exile. Ghost-class stealth frigates, invisible to all known. Detection methods appeared as if from nowhere around the mining platforms. The installations were captured intact within hours, their Zephyrian operators finding themselves facing human marines in advanced combat armor that incorporated technology from 6 different Council species. Simultaneously, human fleets emerged from hyperspace around major Council trade worlds. But these weren't invasions. They were demonstrations. The humans established orbital positions around 12 key systems and waited. Council. Prime Vextar emergency broadcast reached every inhabited system within hours. This is an unprovoked act of aggression. Humanity must withdraw immediately or face the combined might of the Galactic Council. Admiral Chun's response was broadcast on the same frequency, ensuring every species in the galaxy heard her words. For 5 years, we served faithfully. We protected your trade routes, defended your colonies, and died for your causes. When we asked for nothing but recognition and fair treatment, you cast us out for profit. The tactical displays showed Council fleets scrambling to respond, but they were scattered and unprepared. Humanity's lightning-fast coordinated strikes had captured or neutralized key strategic positions before any effective response could be mounted. We learned from every species we encountered. Chun continued her broadcast. We adapted your technology, improved upon your innovations, and combined them with human determination. You taught us everything we needed to know about how to defeat you. The proof came swiftly. A Council task force of Krethin dreadnoughts, previously considered the most powerful warships in the galaxy, engaged a single human battle group near the Centauri trade nexus. The battle lasted 14 minutes. When it ended, the Krethin flagship was dead in space, its crew broadcasting surrender on all frequencies. This is not conquest, Chun announced as reports of human victories poured in from across the galaxy. This is justice. Every system that participated in our exile, every species that seized our people or our property, will face the consequences. But we are not the Council. We will accept surrender. We will show mercy to those who treated our people with dignity during the evacuation. Within 72 hours, 3 Council species had formally withdrawn from the Alliance. 2 more had offered full reparations for seized human assets. The Zephyrian Empire, in a desperate attempt to salvage their neutronium deal, attacked a human medical frigate carrying rescue colonists. It was their last mistake. The retaliation was swift and absolute. Every Zephyrian military installation was reduced to scrap metal within 6 hours. Their capital world found itself surrounded by a blockade of human ships that seemed to have materialized from nowhere. The galaxy now understands. Admiral Chun concluded her final broadcast as she watched Zephyrian officials surrender unconditionally. That humanity doesn't just adapt to survive. We adapt to thrive. You wanted us gone from your affairs? Granted. From this day forward, humanity will handle its own affairs and the affairs of anyone foolish enough to threaten us again. As the UE's Defiance turned toward home, carrying news of humanity's triumphant return to galactic prominence, the message was clear across every inhabited world. Earth remembers, and Earth repays its debts in full.